No drills today?
Nah, no drills today. Did them at the combine.
Is that just a product of being so confident in what you've shown team so far?
Yeah, I'm confident. I mean, I did it at the combine, did a great job at the combine. I wanted to do it out here. My agent made a decision not for me to do it, and I hired him. I trust in what he's telling me, so if they want me in, I do a private workout.
You seem, incredibly relaxed throughout the whole process.
Yeah.
Is it just the confidence in knowing that you're going to be a high pick? You've done everything you can do at this point.
Yeah, it's a little bit of that, and I just feel like I'm the best player in this draft. There's no question, and it's just I'm showing everything I can show and proving everything I can prove. And like I said, if they want to see a private workout, I can do that.
Have you scheduled any private workouts?
Yeah, I got a couple.
How many?
About 3 right now.
You see other teams?
No problem.
Derwin James just said that he thought you were the best player in the draft.
Yeah.
What does it mean like to hear that from him?
Oh, that's a big compliment because if you look at what he's doing every Sunday, I mean, he's playing at a high level. So, and Jalen's not one of those guys, just because we have a good relationship, just to tell me, just to be around the bush and just tell me, how good I am. When he says that, he really means that. So that's a big compliment.
What's the journey been like from Haines City to get here and the injury and all that? Take me back through kind of what the steps have been like to get to where you're sitting right now.
Thousands of miles, man. I can't say that. It's been a long process. I can remember back from a little kid, just working my butt off just to be able to be here. I'm sitting right here in front of you guys, and I just feel like all of it was worth it. Coming up and just getting here, committing in 9th grade to Florida State, and getting here my freshman year and just having a great freshman year, and then sophomore year injured. Learned a lot from that injury and got closer with my teammates and coaches during the process. But I just feel like I left it all on the line, did everything I could do, and like you said, I don't have no regrets.
What does it mean to have Jalen here?
It means a lot, man, because he just was in the same position I was in 2 years ago, so he didn't seen it, and he's doing it at a high level. So I mean, he's a Pro Bowl safety, All-Pro safety. I mean, All-Pro corner. So I'm trying to do the same now.
Derwin, describe your leadership personality and describe how you could affect a locker room of veteran guys as a rookie. And is that something that you feel comfortable doing?
Oh yeah, I don't mind saying something. I lead in two ways. I lead by example first and foremost, on and off the field. And then I just lead when things not going right or we need a spark. I'm that guy, that alpha dog in the locker room that gonna get everybody going, and I do the best I can do.
Last summer on Hard Knocks, James talked about players that play football because they're good and players that play football because they love football. Which one are you?
Shit, I do it because I love it. I mean, it's no question, man. I'm passionate about this game. I started playing this game. I didn't start playing the game for the money or anything. I remember 4 years old. I just wanted to, in the backyard playing with my friends, playing with all my friends in the neighborhood. I just wanted to win and score the touchdown. So I just feel like, I just play the game just to be a competitor and just love to compete. Early start. So I left in December. By December 10th, I was already training for the whole process. So that's why I just came in relaxed and just confident because, I mean, it's football. People try to make it harder than what it really is. At the end of the day, it's football. Football is easy.
You had any chance to interact with Coach Taggart? Any impressions of him?
No, man. He seems like a great guy, man. I got to talk to him a little earlier, right before we started. We had a short talk. And he told me he wish I was still here. He told me I could come by and visit anytime, so that was.
Was that a hard thing?
Oh shit! It was one of the hardest things. Just walking away from my teammates and just how everything unfolded. It was hard, but at the end of the day. I'm in the world now where it's just business decisions. So.
Did you talk to them, some of them anyway? Did they understand?
Oh yeah, no. About 95%, 100% of them told me that was what's best because we was having the coaching change before our last game, and a lot of coaches was uncertain they was gonna have a job, and as you can see, there's only probably one coach that's still here. So all my coaches, Coach Odell and everybody, they was behind me. Even when Coach Fisher leaving, I still talked to him about it. Everybody was behind me. My teammates were behind me. It was like, man, go do what you need to do. So it made it that much easier for me, to take that next step.
I assume you watched it.
Yeah, I watched it. I had actually, it's crazy because I was going to the game and I flew into New Orleans, Louisiana, where Alabama and where Clemson was playing instead of where they was playing. I flew to the wrong airport, and then I put my GPS. So I'm getting the Uber, so I'm finna Google to the stadium. The stadium say like 7 hours, 8 hours. I was like, damn, there ain't no way I'm making it. The game was like an hour or two. So I just stayed in my hotel and watched it. It was cold, it was raining, but I was mad. But I was already out there.
There's a lot of schools that claim to be DBU, Defensive
quarterback university. Why do you think Florida State is DBU? I assume you think that.
I mean, we got the top 2 corners in the NFL currently, Xavier and Jalen. If you look at Deion, Terrell, even myself, and a lot of guys that came through this program, and guys that's contributed at a high level. We got Super Bowl guys that played in the Super Bowl, Darby, everybody. So I just feel like there's a lot of great schools. Yeah, a lot of teams would argue that they're DBU, but I just feel like Florida State is DBU. We don't just cover, we tackle too. So all our DBs tackle, all our DBs cover.
For those of us who walked in late, did you do everything today?
No, I just did the shut on the L drill.
Derwin, Coach Brewster, and part of A&M's recruiting thing, did the DBU thing, and Jalen kind of took exception to it.
Okay.
I mean, if Brew used you for an A&M thing, would you take exception to that?
No, I didn't go to A&M, man. I'm Florida State. I'm a no nation till I die, man. I committed in 9th grade before any of these coaches that coached me was here. So I was Florida State. I wasn't going to a school because of a coach. I wasn't none of that. I'm Florida State. I believe going in gold. So I mean, I wouldn't appreciate it if they did put me on the flyer.
How many of your teammates that are leaving for the draft you think will feel the same way, will feel the affinity for the school and want to come back and still return even when they're pros?
Repeat that, my bad. I can't hear you.
You obviously love the university. You got it tattooed on your arm.
You know,
with this coaching staff that brought in most of these guys that are going pro, do you think a lot of these guys will come back with you when you come to visit the campus?
Yeah, man. I mean, I can't really control. I can't make them. They're grown, but I feel like a lot of guys will come back because, like you said, a lot of us committed to the school, not the coaches. So I just feel like, I mean, if you still support Florida State, you're gonna come back. I know I'm gonna be back. Actually, I'm going to practice tomorrow. So.
How cool is it being to see Sweat do what he does? I think that surprised a lot of Florida State fans.
Yeah, man, I've been knowing Sweat since probably about 9th grade, and ever since I first remember him seeing him at the opening in our 12th grade year, he's just been an athletic freak, man. I mean, he could do some of the stuff that I can do, and it's like we always competing against each other. He tried to say he's a better DB than I am, a better defensive lineman, and I just told him I play his position better than him. So he gets offense to that.
Derwin, most combine